What's going on, pros? This is Mike with another Dirty Promotions video. It's Monday, tinting by myself. I'm going to be reviewing a film that'll be MaxPro, a carbon film, and I saw it out of the box and it looks really good. I'm excited. This is a friend of mine's car, and he's paying full price, of course, whatever I charged him, or I guess it's a lifelong friend. Brought in a lot of cars already. Okay, so some of the techniques I'm going to show, I already have them in video. So it's pretty much going to be doing a hand cut, reading the window, heat shrinking it, and doing a final cut in the inside, being that these, the bevels on some of these framed cars is never the same on the outside as the inside. Computer cut patterns, when you do this kind of stuff, sometimes it's kind of close and sometimes it's real high here and low here, whatever. So I'm gonna try and kill several birds with one stone. I'll do a video on the hand cutting and reading the window. So I got a pattern here, I got a pattern over there that I'm gonna do the same thing. You lay your film, you see immediately, either by experience or not, that it has a lot of fingers. So we're gonna go ahead and shrink all the fingers on the bottom. I already pushed all, well, I haven't pushed, I'm gonna push the force here to the bottom. Here you go. Trim the bottom. Raise this guy to the top. Darius Warren, we're gonna do this, but I never got a car here like this to show you what I meant by reading the window and all that. So right here, I'm just gonna grab it from here and kind of like I'm gonna walk my squeegee down, and as I'm doing it, I'm kind of moving some of the tension out of the way. We're done here. So lock here, and you get all your problem areas or fingers at the bottom. Do this real quick. I know that me and Darius were practicing some snap shrink. That is very popular with a lot of people. I don't do snap shrink. It's fancy and nice, but I'm just gonna do one shrink because I'm just used to it and I already know how this cookie's gonna crumble. Where's my thing? Here it is. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video several times because for the first time I have the ability to mesh. It's already been a while, but I have the ability to mesh several videos in one longer video, so that's what I'm going to do. So you hear me do a stop recording. So I'm going to be editing the videos just to get more length and just the content that you need, not all the content that you don't need as far as the shrinking and all that. So there's your thing right there of the shrinking, reading the window. Pretty much done there. Okay. So that's one window. Pretty much done there. Okay, let's go ahead and work on this thing. Let me move this out of the way momentarily. Okay, now this right here, you can remove the gasket, but I'm not going to do that, not in this video. I'm just going to show you how to work on it without removing that. It's not mine. Where's my... Okay, no removal of the gasket. I could, but I don't want to. A lot of people don't like it. They don't want to experiment with that, so fine and dandy, I'll just do it like that. Just heat shrink your bottom really good, and if you do drop them below the gasket, it'll be a big plus. If you don't, pues ni modo. Let's go ahead and do the part 2 here, which is bringing my pattern from outside inside and doing my cut here. As I mentioned, it's always different from the outside, it's in the inside. Okay. There's my pattern. I could, but I'm not gonna drop them below the gasket. Gasket is way below there. Just do a good cut, man. Just do a really good cut, and you won't be sweating bullets or anything, or shitting bullets or whatever they call it. Okay. Okay, in order for this guy to work, I'm gonna start here in this quadrant. 2 clicks, más o menos. Let's go ahead and get this guy on the road here. Okay, as I mentioned to Mr. Darius, once you get to about right here, let's go ahead and stop here. We're gonna unstick it, and I'm gonna move this guy this way only. Okay, to the right, about yay much, that way you can have a hair for trimming. I'm sorry, a hair gap light all the way around. So continue my cut here. And that's pretty much all she wrote. Let's go ahead and get it here. Look at the pattern here. Everything's great. Maybe this minor thing here. That's it. Nothing there. Nothing really there. This guy's gonna be on the inside. Okay. We're good. Gonna do an air peel on this thing. Install it and be done. Okay. Okay. A little bit of this on the inside there, a little bit on the bottom. We're done. Okay. A lot of reasons, a lot of the squeegees that you guys use get damaged prematurely is because you use them as preppers, cleaning windows on the outside and all that. And it's great to have one squeegee to handle all your needs, but being that they're $6, $7, $8, $10 each, I'd rather just use the main one for application and have a inexpensive but very effective one for prepping. That's for sure. Okay, there he is. This is the install and flip kind of thing. Air peel with a switch. Okay, like that. Air peel it and say, oh Mike, it's backwards. Yeah, it is. We're gonna do the switch right now, like this, and that's it, man. I'm gonna go and lay it real quick here. There you go. Inside where it needs to be at. Real nice. Let's go ahead and look at this curve. How's it gonna look? Extremely there. I need him to be at here. He wants to go to the bottom of the thing there, which is good. There he is. So let me start managing. Let me pop open this real quick. Actually, this needs to be open with this, like that. There he is. Okay. Same thing. We're gonna manage him with just. Man, that is really nice as far as the edge here. There you go. Okay. So we'll start here on this edge, and he's nice and round, and let me bring him to the top a little bit. Okay, and then look at this one. It looks good. Then let's go ahead and just get rid of all the water, and that's it, man. All right. Behind done, bottom done, swiped all the way. And that's all she wrote. Dry it so you don't have a shit coming down on the lip. Nice and clean. Okay, that thing is soaking. All right. Reading the window, same one, opposite deal. It's pretty curvy, as you can see. Trim the bottom. Push them to the top about an inch. We'll call this the Darius Warren method, since I wanted to show them and I couldn't. Move your film from here. You can from here. Just slightly. Get rid of the fingers and we're done. Bottom, bottom. Pum, 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 pum. Is this more precise than a snap shrink? I don't think so. But it's just the way that I learned how to do it, and I think it's just terribly fucking easy. I think it's called like pocket shrink or some shit, right? The followers want content every week, and I'm going to tell you something right off the bat. I don't produce content every week or every certain amount of time because I don't believe in quantity at all. I believe in quality. I don't want to have a lot of videos worth of fuck. My thing, my YouTube channel is going to be a library of very good, effective information. I don't sell shit. I don't want to sell shit. All I want to do is I want you guys to get quality content, and that's it. No cost. Channel doesn't cost a single penny to be on it. And in 1 year, I think YouTube, according to the numbers they showed me, they almost made me a millionaire. They paid me, like in 1 year and a half that I've been doing videos, I think my number is up to about $48. You believe it? So obviously I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing it for great content. Leave something behind for people that want to learn how to do it. Somebody taught me along the way, and I learn from you guys on a daily basis. You just don't know it. I look at everybody's content, and whatever I see that is badass, I buy it, I follow it, I copy it, I integrate it, I monkey with it, all the things that are like to share it to more people and let them know that it's a great way to install one thing or another. Okay, I just cut here without cutting on the rubber. That way I kind of cut in the air, just to give you an idea about that technique. Okay, move this out of the way like yay. I'm not left-handed, so I'm gonna try my best to do this. And just like the other window, pretty much, we're going to do a donut roll somewhere around here. And then stop there. Unstick it from there. The only place I tacked it and move it that way. That much of a gap of light. And then I'm going to lock it. And continue my journey here with my knife. And pretty much be done. Let me manage it a certain way because I'm not left-handed. Just keep the same angle. And there he is. It's all this window wrote. That top thing right there. There you go, just that. This guy right here, just that. We're done. Air peel. This one is going to be just a tad different because of how it is. It's going to come out natural. The other one didn't come out natural. I flipped it in front of you so you know that's a technique to do it. Air peel without touching the film, which I fucking hate. Contaminants, you know. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Don't mess up your squeegee blade. It's very expensive, and that's why you get nicks from bumping it on areas. You know, it gets nicks on the edge. Or you could. Distributors love selling you squeegees, including myself. There's that. I'm gonna do an air peel here. Put it in your arm like that. Boom, boom. Make contact. Use your whole body to maneuver the film. Place him in there. There he is. All the way to the edge. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful right there. There. Here to the top. Okay. Oh man, that's fucking nice. Okay. Next best thing to being a shaved window is a super micro window. It's gonna get very good reviews from the customers when they see it. It's not sloppy, it's not big, it's right there on the edge, real badass. And that's it. All right, we're gonna go to the back window now, so let me stop this video so we can go ahead and start cutting film. Okay, MaxPro Carbon. I already cut it on the plotter. Very easy to cut. You know, I've had some experience with some films that have a lot of static electricity and give me all kinds of problems cutting it, you know. And I don't want that tinsel or copper shit. No, I just want films to be made right, man. All right. Oh, by the way, looking at it, it looks fantastic as far as the color. It looks super, super duper clear, man. I really like the way it looks. So now the heat shrinking, I'm gonna go ahead and do the shrink and see how it does. You know, installers are very finicky, you know. They want price, good quality film, shrinkability, all those things we all want for sure. So that's why there are some of these personal reviews about how a film is behaving and such, right? In all the areas that you guys want to review on. Okay, so here's the guy. Bring him here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful charcoal color. They made that color good. Okay, there you go. Get this guy here. Okay, my little thing here. Y nos arrancamos, brother. Okay. See what the fuzz is all about with this MaxPro right there. If I haven't gotten around to your film, it's just that I want to choose certain cars to do this work on that are not so fucking easy, but not so fucking hard. This one comes to mind. This one gets peanuts and all that bullshit, so see what's up. Very, very easy to shrink. It does give me like the sensation that it is a very well-made film, because it doesn't like, it shrinks very well, but I can see like the most minor resistance, meaning that the film is a little bit thick, and I can feel it. I can see what's going on. I think those are great attributes. When I was using some of the Haneda film that I bought a lot of Haneda film that they're closing out before they changed name and whatever. That film is a lot thinner, or thinner to my using, and it's not a detriment, it's not a problem, but I could feel, you know, it shrank a little bit faster, but at the same time it was a little bit thinner. And at the same time, hence experiencing the same problem with the when we're installing it, it feels to me like there's a lack of adhesive missing on that particular line of the old one. I'm not sure if they revamped and remodeled it and all that great stuff. I'm sure I've never had a problem with it. The only problem I had was that with a Haneda was that it doesn't the NR Sigma Pro, which is a carbon, I believe, that film too thin to stick good on the dots. It always snapped back on the dots, and that's why I never recommend it for rear windows in that film. Awesome for the sides, but not for the rears. Not at all. Okay. And after I'm done with the shrinking, I will stop the video, prep the inside. I don't want to waste time on the video, because I'm going to paste all the video up for you guys so you can see how the film will behave at the end, if it stays or not, or But as far as like the color and everything, I'm telling you, man, it's really, 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 really nice color. Yeah, all the way. I thought that the heat gun might not be as hot as possible, but it's not that. It's just that the film, like I'm mentioning to you, it's a little bit thicker, which I like the idea, because if thicker means a little bit more glue, I'm all for it, man. I don't want no problems with the film sticking at the end because it's lacking glue or any of that shit. That's why the global film is revered, because it has plenty of aggressive adhesive, and it's a crowd favorite. But there's also a lot of other films that are made well, but we'll see right here on this one. The carbon is not an entry line at all. It's one of the better films they have. Not reflective, higher teaser overall, a little bit higher on the IR, but the teaser, you know, it's almost double the amount as a dyed film. Guys that buy film, know your numbers, know what that means, because sometimes, although you might have the best film in the world that you believe that shrinks this and shrinks that, sometimes it ain't doing dick as far as heat block for the customer. And that's why they might say, well, I don't feel this film doing shit. They might be true. I mean, dyed film is very, you know, responsible for not providing too much or very basic heat characteristics, you know. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, customer is getting really informed on the internet and they want the best fucking shit. This right here is really, really, being a carbon, I would start, well, I still sell dyed. I have a couple of dyed customers, but, you know, like the shops that want to have better reputation and whatever, or want to sell better products, carbon is always a good place to start. This film right here I'm really liking. So as far as that goes, let me stop the video, prep the inside, and I'll talk to you guys. Okay. So the shrinkability on this one was really, really, really good. It takes a good amount of heat. It doesn't fry. It stays where it needs to stay. It's going smoothly on this MaxPro Carbon film. We're gonna Cali roll it. Monday, I'm alone here at the shop. I can hear some cars coming on the outside, so I'm gonna do a little bit more work. Lay this guy for you real quick. Cali rolling, reverse rolling. We're trying to get this window film on the glass with the least amount of contaminants, hopefully the least amount, almost none at all. And this is a trick thing. I don't know who invented it, but man, it's badass for sure. Okay, so there it is. Put my guy here for a second. Let me clean this on the exterior so I can see what's going on. Get a little bit of dirty sauce. Doesn't need it. It's too easy to shrink. The dirty sauce, I kind of use it only when it's a more complicated curve and you really need that film to float. This one is not necessary, but I still used it because I didn't know what type of polyester that that film was going to be. But now, man, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, stay there. Let me try and do my Houdini. Oh man, I hate small spaces, but can't do anything about it. Okay. Ugh. Use your head, use your arms, use every single part of your body to lay this guy where it needs to be at. These windows are short, but they're kind of long. There he is, going right along. I'm sorry if you can't see well with a GoPro, but let me see. Okay. All the way down. Let me remove this liner, weighing my film down. There he is, delivered. The adhesive here on the film makes it pretty easy to be moving anywhere I want to. Very easy. So covering all the gaps of light on the side there. Same thing over here. He's where it needs to be at. Let's go ahead and caress the film where it needs to be at. That way we don't crease it. Thing is kind of like falling off my head because of the sweat, so I'll go ahead and put it in a stop a little bit. All right. He's covered everywhere. Go ahead and start dancing with this guy. Well, I don't think that's long enough. Use this guy. That way it'll be one pass and I'm done. I'm fucking around. Okay. Here. Very cramped but very successful install. There he is. Let me get my longer boss here for the bottom. And we're pretty much done. There it is. Let's go ahead and go outside. Check out this thing. And the absence of peanuts and such. None. Black. Beautiful. I like it. I'm going to take it onto the sun, do some snapshots, look for low angle haze, all that kind of stuff. It doesn't give me the indication when I was looking at it right now. I'm very, very pleased. Guys, I hope you liked the video. Press some of that water out with my all-in-one in a paper towel or a rag. We're done, bro. No hairs, no fibers. Cali Roll worked like a charm. Guys, have a great day. GoPro, stop recording.